If you're walking on ice, you might as well dance. I might as well. I still wouldn't eat ranch dressing. I still wouldn't do a lot of things. But I think I would eat one of those pizzas because that's a situation I put myself in. That's a situation I accepted to be in.
Oh, okay, so it upsets you because I have the means to not eat Subway, or why are you doing this to yourself if you can afford the extra $3 for a nice sandwich?
It's not your lifestyle. It's like you live in a 1-bedroom apartment. You live so very nice. You're neat. And all of a sudden you got this disgusting fucking pizza and disgusting wings at your house that you look at the wing and they're fucking like gray. Like it's an old chicken that got stabbed or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people do it. Like they sabotage themselves in a weird way. Like they'll work hard for other people, but when it comes to themselves, they won't work out or they won't work on their business. It's I don't understand why that happens. It's called
procrastination. Every year I read that The War of Art every year by Stephen Pressfield. Every year I read that in January just to give me a little boost. And again, it's procrastination. And I can't use it more than the word of writing. When you first move here and you want to be a writer, you go to Samuel French and you buy every book in there and you read half of it. And then you go, fuck, I'm not a writer, because the only way you can learn how to write is to write. Is to get down every day and write for fucking 6 hours. And it comes together eventually. For a year I wrote shitty blogs with wrong spelling and bad pronunciation, but I learned how to write again. I mean, I was a comic. I didn't know how to write a fucking blog. I don't know how to fucking write a blog. What the fuck I know? I forgot about couldn't and wouldn't, and I forgot about you and your. I forgot about all that shit. I've been writing jokes in the car on a piece of fucking paper with a pen. What do I know about yous and yours and fucking this and that?
But then why did you keep doing it? Like that's where I think the difference is that you kept doing it. And I'm seeing that.
I never stuck to nothing, Lee. I was the kid that stuck to one thing in his life. From the age of 6 to the age of 14, I went to karate religiously until to the age of 15, maybe even 16, till
really?
My mother died.
That long? Wow.
That year I went to karate religiously, except when those 3 years I went to Catholic school, I would only go on Saturdays, but I'd stay the whole day. Like I'd go at 10 and stay for the kid class, the other kid class, the adult class, and the sparring class. Like I wouldn't get home till 4, and then from there we'd go into New York City to Honda, and we'd buy fucking swords and new chunks and stars, and I'd get a new gi. That's what I did on Saturdays when I went to Catholic school. Friday night I went to the movies. Saturday night I spent it with my family, eating dinner, talking at the bar. And Sunday I had breakfast with my family, lunch with my family, and then I'd go to school.
And that's the only thing you stuck with is martial arts?
Martial arts. Once I quit martial arts, the only thing I stuck with was drugs. For 27 fucking years, I stuck it out with drugs.
That's a fucked up thing.
I didn't join Scientology for 27 years. I did drugs for 27 fucking years. Then realized that was a fucking wrong turn. Okay?
27 years.
And then, in all my fucking stupidity, I got into comedy. And I knew I had to stick with it. Because I had nothing else. Nothing else. And who wants to be fucking 40 with nothing else in their fucking life? At the age of 40, okay, was I successful or anything? Not at all. I'm still not fucking successful. Let me tell you what I was at the age of fucking 40. I've been on Mad TV, maybe. I'd shot a pilot for CBS. I did basketball. I was featuring and co-headlining. But I still had no fucking self-esteem. I mean, I still was doing fucking drugs. So none of that shit mattered.
As a kid?
So at 40, I did have a direction.
You had a direction?
Is what I'm trying to say. I had a direction. Now it was up to me to take it levels.
But that's in my head. At 40, let me just put you at 18. by 40, I'm running. I'm a CEO. I have a mansion. Like I think 40 is like you're basically done. Like at 18, that's what I thought. Now 40 is only 12 years away. I'm like, oh shit. Because what we were talking about at the beginning, just going back, it says people change every 5 to 7 years.
Careers.
Right.
Right now, but is it an upswing in careers or is it a downswing in careers?
Not necessarily. It could actually. It's Robert De Niro had that movie a couple years ago. I didn't see it, like The Intern. It says that you should have money saved up. Like, this is an article about changing careers. You should have money saved up for the training period, which is, it could be actually training, or it could just be the first 3 years of anything where you're not making anything.
3 to 4 years, you're not making dick.
And that's fucked up because, all right, let's say, I've thought about this before. Let's say it's 3 to 4 years to build up. Then you have 3 to 4 years of doing good, and then what? You get sick of it, and then you start again. So you have 3 to 4 years to make your nut.
So let's eliminate that.
Okay,
so I did all that shit early, correct?
Right. Yeah.
I did all that shit early, and by the time 1995 came, at the age of 32, I knew exactly what I wanted to go for. Let's get something straight. Wanted to go for. Big difference than anything else. At that time, I was not thinking of movies or TV. I knew that was just a fucking pipe dream. I thought that even if I came to LA, I'd just end up a fucking extra. Okay, maybe if I was fucking lucky. But by the age of 40 now, at least I had a direction. Was I going to be Louis C.K.? Was I going to be Kevin Hart? Not at all. But I knew one thing at 40. I could make a living. I was in the union now. I was going to get a pension. And I had insurance. And for a guy like me that pulled his own teeth out with a wrench, I never thought I'd had any of these fucking things.
Wow. So you're content with your life at 40?
No. But I knew I was on the right direction. Satisfaction is a complete different thing.
How long did it take you to get to? Are you at satisfaction?
Yes and no.
Fuck.
The satisfaction was that I made the right choice. That at least I stuck with it.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.